What it do, BlockNLoad crew? It's your boy Moon, back at it again with another video. Today, the BlockNLoad hero tier list. At the top right there we got the GOAT, the one and only the best hero in BlockNLoad. And at the bottom here we got the get in the bins. These heroes are absolute scum of the earth, they should be gassed, they should all die. They need to fuck off. I will organize to the left of the tier list the best heroes in the tier. To the right will be the worst heroes in the tier. And right now I want to introduce my lovely guest for the day. We got a fat little cheeseburger on our hands.
Yo! It's me, Explo Pro, the last real blockhead. I keep on hitting that cube, you know the drill. Yeah, very happy to be here to rate all these heroes and get my inside information out here. So yeah, I have a good insight. I know the heroes in and out. So yeah, let's go.
Now, Explo, the only person who actually is rated in the 4th tier here. The press Eon kills, that's the only thing he does.
Well, it wins the games, it should be above the GOAT, but hey, that's just my opinion.
Okay, let's get straight into the tier list, dude. First, let's pick a random hero from below the screen. Oh, we got right here.
That's literally trash.
We got a little trash can. Who could it be? This is Cog my friend.
What? That is not Cog man.
The metal trash can. I chose this picture for a reason. I chose this picture for a reason because I think Cog is an actual get in the bin hero. I think he's absolute trash. He's not even worthy of press E on cube because he's too slow, no mobility. All he can do is press F on the cube, not even E on the cube, and he just dies. I think he's a get in the bin hero. What do you think?
Well, that's just not true. I mean, I've been a Cog main back in the days, and you have the combination, one cube map, which is sadly the reality right now, Asta combo, that was meta for a while, and you actually won good matches. I should definitely deserve at least a press E on cube, because that's what he does, he rushes for the cube, and he's definitely more than viable in the right combination.
But if we're looking at the current meta, and it's mostly mid fighting and BB fighting, does Cog do anything on a BB?
He could kill. I remember Tldw's legendary 5-man mortar kill on the BB. So in theory he could.
True.
And in my opinion, if you think about rush heroes, Cog will probably be one of the first to come to mind. So he at least definitely deserves that tier. I agree, he's not right now in the meta, and he shouldn't be, because when he is, it's really annoying. But hey, at least let's put him there.
Yeah, I actually agree with you. I think he's actually a little bit above the trash can that I'm portraying him as. I think he's a press E on the cube hero, but definitely on the right side of the screen. Okay, so let's move on to the second hero.
And let's see it.
We got Asta again.
Ooh.
The one that made my PC crash just before. Beacon.
Bro, is it happening again? Bro, there's no way. Is he back? Moon, are you back? Two fucking pictures.
Wait, dude, I forgot. I was pressing the wrong push to talk.
Okay, I thought it literally crashed again. That would have killed me, man. I died.
Wait, dude, I was saying. I'm laughing my ass off. What the hell, dude? Okay. So we got Asta right here. I think Asta is an absolute Thanos of BlockNLoad. I think she's the absolute destroyer of world, the beacon of Earth. She's destroying my laptop, even my old PC, even. She's destroying everything in this game, and that's why I think she might be possibly a GOAT candidate.
Did you mean GOAT when you said GOAT? You said like only one hero. There can be more heroes in that category, right?
No, there's only one hero can be the GOAT.
What the fuck? No, not Asta. She, like I said previously, she has a nice ass. That's also what I'm rating the heroes on. You know, when I see her on the enemy team, I'm definitely annoyed, because she has all that spam and all that cake. So yeah, she's very important for the spam. If you don't have an Asta, what are you doing? She can boost heroes. She's definitely one of the best, but the GOAT, bro, I don't know.
But if you look at it logically, anything that goes on in a BB fight is usually either Asta or Nigel. But Nigel cannot do anything if the person is on the BB. Asta can spam, she can use the PPP, she can bounce people up in the air for their teammates, she can push people off the BB for the teammates, so people can get easy pulls. She can destroy the enemy prep. She can ground pound. With the macro you can do probably 100 damage in maybe 2 seconds. And the PPP is like one of the highest DPS weapons in this game.
Okay,
I think she is a GOAT hero, dude, because you can't pull her. You can't pull her because she has double jump. And if you land anywhere close to a wall, you can just place a crate underneath you with your double jump.
Okay, look, listen. No. I know what you mean. I do think that the BB is in today's BlockNLoad meta the most important thing, and I agree that Asta is probably the most important hero on the BB, because she can just spam her saucers, and the beacon is very annoying. But can we just move her to the best for now and then see later if we move her up? I don't know.
But we can also put her in a GOAT for now and see if we can move her out of the GOAT later. Because look at it logically, dude. Which hero has like impact the entire game? Astrella has.
It always depends. It always depends.
The moment you load in, you can press your F button on Astrella and you can give your team like 10 seconds head start.
Yes, but it always depends
until
on...
you lose or win the game, Astrella would be useful.
Yeah, it always
like,
depends on the heroes, the players you play against, the skill level, what's going on in the game. So I guess Asta can't really carry that hard. That's what I'm thinking of. I know my GOAT hero, and you will probably disagree. Most people will, but I don't know if she would be my pick. We can put her there for now.
I will put her for now. We can debate later anyway, because it will be a logical 5 picks that we will have.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, so let's move on to the next hero.
That's my boy.
We got right here. We got young Adolf. We got Eliza Dulali. Eliza the gas.
Oh, I thought that was SS because he's German. No, it makes sense now. Yeah, okay.
Eliza the gasser.
I see. Yes, obviously. Yes.
Just I don't know. I don't have really much to say about like Eliza. She's definitely not a good defense hero, but in terms of offense, she can spam HP, spam ammo, spam fire traps, spam gas, which can cover with the good perks, like a good loadout, the entire fucking half of the map. And if you took the glow gun perk, she does like 25 damage every bullet, so you can 4-shot a Nigel, which is kind of insane. I think she's definitely one of the best. I used to think she was a GOAT candidate, but lately, because I've been seeing more Genies and just more like different heroes, I think she's still like up there, but I think spam is overtaking 1v1 combat, so I think she's the best category right now. What do you think?
I mean, first off, I have to hold off at the jokes. I can, but I mean, I don't have a lot to say about her. She's actually kind of boring to play and play against. I think she's did I just say that? The easiest hero? Because, you know, it's just gas spam and well, he said 4-shot a Nigel. When is that scenario gonna happen? But yeah, she's definitely important, and in mid, all that gas can really annoy the enemies, keep them off. So sure, let's put her in the best.
I agree, dude. Let's put her on the top of the best for now. Okay, let's go to the next hero. We got Genie herself. Princess Jasmine from Aladdin.
Yeah, she doesn't have a nice ass though, because that's
not there.
That's a problem.
She got a nice top half. We'll
True. Them titties.
The actress from France who's portraying a Genie, I think, from BlockNLoad lore or something. That's right, like right.
Hey yo, I'm not into the BlockNLoad lore, but there are some.
I think she's a French artist. A French actress that's portraying Arab Genie, I think.
Could
Something
be.
like this.
Could be.
Because
How
she
do
has,
you know
like,
so
French
much?
accent, right?
Now that you say it, never really noticed. But I know there are some skins that have references to movies or other things, but bro, the lore's all yours. I'll just make
Yeah,
stuff up.
Well, for Genie, I think Genie, she's very versatile. You can defend, you can attack with her, you can shoot at range, you can spam, you can place HP ammos, I guess, you can spam fire traps, you can get a 4K on her. But to be real honest, she does nothing like really crazy good. That's the problem with Genie, in my opinion. The only thing she's good at is, like, once you get a kill, you can get multiple kills, and that's only on a couple occasions. She's a good spammer, but she's not a fast spammer like Astrella. Astrella can destroy a HP ammo in like 3 seconds. Genie needs like 4 orbs for that shit. So I think that's the difference between them. I think she's a press E on the cube hero, because that's actually what she's best at. Just rush the cube, place a crate behind you, and just spam the crate so it doesn't get broken, or spam with the speed build perks a brick there, and just make sure the person can't hit you, basically. So I think she's a press E on the cube hero. She can get some nice kills, like the best. I think she's a better killer than us. I mean, than fucking Eliza, but she's just not good in general. That's why I would put her here. What do you think?
Well, first intuition would to put her in viable on a good day, because I know she can do good stuff. But actually, my hot pick is that she's probably the most underrated hero in the entire game. Because, Jesus Christ, you just said it. First thing, the fucking crates.
I don't think that's a hot take, dude. I don't think that's a hot take.
Well,
I
people
think
don't play her at
everybody-
all. If people knew, at least one person would actually just abuse her. The fucking level 10 lamps, the shield, the health that you get back. Actually, I just played her recently. I just spammed the lamps, got my health back as
Yeah,
I
lamps
could
are really good.
and it's also kind of the Astrella boost. You can get quick to the cube, you have the shield, and you can even abuse the crates. And obviously you can have your teammates. Like, imagine a cogwheel with that shield.
Do you think it's a good idea of the BlockNLoad developers to delete the lamp perk? You remember the lamp perk?
The perk, what did it do?
Yeah, it made, I think it was 90% discount on every lamp, so lamps would be 50 bricks. They deleted that shit after Totman came with, after, what was that
Yeah, the
guy's name?
update.
The other guy.
Mod something.
Mood Lunatic?
Lunatic, yes.
The reason it's stupid, I just want to share it with you guys, is basically he knows how to do it and I don't. And we are the only 2 guys on the project, so...
You want to say it before we wrap up?
BlockNLoad, not dead.
There you go.
Crazy guy. Yeah, the perk update was definitely interesting. I think it most affected Nigel, obviously. HCR2,
Yeah,
you
sure.
already know.
Yeah. Yeah, but HCR3 as well.
Yeah.
Like Nigel would never be so good with three shots. 3-shot Nigel would never like dominate as much as now.
True.
Because now we have and higher damage Nigel, and fucking higher tiki. Higher tiki range,
Yeah.
less tiki cost, more damage, more dizziness, more everything. Tickets are broken, but we'll get to that. So
Same with
let's
gravity
now
wells.
let's put
Oh.
Genie on.
Oh,
press E
bro,
on the
at
cube,
least
but above
I wouldn't
or-
even protest too
put her
much if
here?
you put her in the best, but I'll definitely viable on a good day. She can absolutely carry. And
yeah,
I know she's
but-
good at pressing E on the cube, but if you just from tier list perspective, if you have A, B, C, D, E, she's not a
Well,
D.
yeah, she is actually viable on a good day. So
Yes, definitely.
unlike Cogwheel,
I
you
agree
need your
with
team to help you.
Yeah.
She can do something herself, so I would put her here as well, but not to the top. Definitely not to the top. I have
Well, let's see,
other
let's
heroes in
see.
mind. Okay, so let's get to the next one. We got
Ah,
Kira-
woo, woo.
the fucking furry Chinese girl, or no, K-pop, so Korean girl. Okay, so my take about Kira is I actually think she's the second attacker in the game.
What? Okay, that's your.
I think she's
It's
the
your hot
second
take.
best. I think that's my hot take for today.
Hot
dude.
take, yeah.
I think she's a better offensive hero than SS at times.
That's crazy. Okay.
But I would still not put her above Eliza. I think she's crazy. Like if you hit a kitty with Kira, like even though they nerfed it, like they nerfed the knockback range of it when the Mod Lunatic came. Like before that it was even crazier, but you do 25 damage and a stun lock, and that's crazy. You can lock a person in place, they can get gassed, they can get pulled, they can get fucking just wrecked by everything. And meanwhile you can, if you pressure F, you have pretty much just an insta-kill on any skill or brain hero. Yes, she's not that great against like bronze because of their high HP, but even in a tunnel she just out DPSs them. And I think because she has so much range, she has more range than Astarella. Like on the F, more range. Yes, she has a lot less kitties than Astarella, of course, has saucers, and a lot less refill of that. I think she's a better spam than Asta at times, because exactly what I'm saying, she has more range, which is just really hard to deal with, because Asta has to kind of get up close to spam, like, for example, your BB side, while Kira can just spam it from their base. So I would put her at the bottom of the best, but what do you think?
Okay, first off, better than SS, definitely not. SS is the most broken hero, like his...
No, not better than SS, a better offensive killer than SS.
I guess, but look, SS has his fucking shield. We'll come to that. He's the most broken hero for me, and he also has his F that deactivates things on offensive. But you mean killer? Okay. I see that she has good spam, but she really she can do things good, but she can't do them as good as other heroes, I think. Like her stun lock is annoying, yes, that she really has that going for her. But the Uzis are only really good up close range. It can really surprise a like fat target like a cogwheel or an SS, I guess.
Or a hero with fucking big head like Eliza, dude. You melt Eliza.
Yes, I know.
Uzis with on fucking Eliza, dude. You melt her so fast because she has such a big head.
Yes, but she can't really do her job that well that I would put her in the best. Like you have to think, which hero do you swap out for her? Would it be Asta? I guess in that case, or like a Nigel?
Yes.
And
no, but maybe even a fucking Eliza, dude. Because think about it, when Astrella is like trying to fight in mid, she's trying to spam the enemy. Kira can get behind you. She can shoot one, like while you're making HP or ammo or whatever, which is the only thing a brain does, so she's an exact counter to fucking Eliza here. Whenever Eliza is placing the HP ammo, you can just shoot one fucking kitty at her, and she will just be locked into place, and you can just pressure F and you can spam 4 more and she's dead.
Okay,
can't do nothing.
The stun lock?
Listen. If Astarella is in the exact same location, she will bounce her upward. So she has a chance to get even in a better position or get away. While Kira, you're just fucked if she hits you, dude. It's legit a 1-for-1 hero. Like you kill anybody that you want, but at the same time, if you of course overextend because she doesn't have a lot of mobility, then you're gonna die. That's the difference between Asta and Kira, in my opinion, is the mobility. That with Astarella you can fly across the map and not take fall damage because of your space, and Kira, of course, doesn't have that. I think that's the main difference.
Yeah,
that's
especially
why I put Asta over Kira.
Like you said, the mobility.
In terms of killing, fucking Kira destroys anything that she gets close to, dude.
Yes, but you first off you described a very specific scenario. The stun lock is very annoying. I think the only other hero I can think of right now would be Cogwheel, who also has that. I just don't think Kira holds up with just that one stun lock scenario.
But what's your opinion on the base killer shield, dude? Because whenever she kills somebody, she has a 50% shield.
Yeah, but who doesn't use killer shield? Oh, I know, all the dumb idiots who use killer speed.
That means you have a free offensive perk. That's why you can
Yes,
have
but is
such a
that
great
really
loadout with
worth
her.
it? Like, I don't. All these active and passive things, I already forgot about them. But
But would you say then that Kira is a viable on a good day, dude? Like
she
I
could
think,
be. She could be.
I think, but she's way better than Genie, dude. I think I agree with you.
Place.
Actually, now you're saying it. Yes, she is very situational, but in my opinion, like she is situational, but that's like also a thing that you gotta look at, like the matchups. Let's just put it.
No
here
one
for
wants
now.
to take that
Let's
risk.
just put it here for
Yeah.
now. The next one we got
Mm.
Kreepy the pedo clown. Kreepy the pedo clown. Yeah, so in my opinion, I think he's the funnest
Isn't that a
hero
selfie
in
from
fucking
you?
BlockNLoad, dude. I think he's the funnest hero. I love the bouncing mechanic. I love the creepy boxes. I love the fact that he can jump higher. It's funny. I love that he's like a little skinny little hot dog looking thing. But to me, he is absolute garbage right now, dude. I think, like, since I think he's been nerfed for his glove damage, and they upped his boxes damage, which is absolutely retarded. Because now with a 6 creepy like fist clip, you can't kill anything. You can't kill with 6 fist a fucking SS. So what is the reason to pick this character? You only do 50 damage when you fight the SS with a full clip. He's absolute trash. He takes double the fall damage that any other hero takes if you don't take heal Bonnie, which has been nerfed. Before it was a good perk because it didn't give you less HP. Now it gives you less HP, so you can get insta shot by Nigel while you're already like one of the bigger hitboxes in the game. I don't like his damage. I don't like that he takes more fall damage. I don't like his mobility because he takes so much fall damage and because he's such a big body. I think he's the funniest, most original character in the game, and in my opinion, the funnest hero to play. But I think right now he's the worst hero in the game, dude. I think he's getting in the bin. I think we should throw Kreepy in the bin.
To me, first off, I really appreciate that you see the fun in this hero, because sadly there are no more matches where you can have a lot of fun, but I agree, Kreepy is so funny. I actually made an account, only played Kreepy to level 100, because he is so much fun. The thing is, my first impression was, okay, put him on viable on a good day. I will come to why. Sadly, I see now, you're right, the damage is garbage. The damage is absolute ass. The bananas obviously do nothing, like, you're not gonna get a lot of damage with that. He only really has the creepy box, the creepy gloves, and the only real function with that is to shoot them. I think he can be really good at getting the enemy away from you, because it's like,
yeah, he is a very scary guy.
Yes, he's it's the opposite of stunlock. He can push the enemy away and pretty far up in the air. So I think that's pretty useful. And the thing is, the creepy boxes can be scary and one shot, but you can bait them so easily, unless they're like you have
for sure
40 on your cube. That's wasted on one kill. If you put them in mid, they just get baited. You know, you can just
that's my
peek
problem
them,
with the fucking
run
creepy
away.
boxes
The
as well,
creepy
dude.
boxes are pretty useless. Sadly, I really want to put him on viable on a good day, because I like him and I think he's fun to play, and you can push your enemies away. Okay, I think it's different. Are we talking meta only? Because then he's garbage. I agree. He's total trash. His damage output
This is a
nothing.
hero tier list, so as in how does he match up in a team against heroes on another team?
But if you get in a low level match with noobs, your defense is really good. The creepy boxes come in clutch, and if they dig on top, you can push them out, and you won't let anyone touch you. So then he can be viable on a good day. I would say viable in a bad match. I'm fine with get in the bin just because of the damage. The damage is ass, but and his F is annoying, but it's really not special. That's right. You get one shot by Nigel.
That's the reason you don't run it.
He's get in the bin, sadly. Oh man, but I want to put him on viable on a good day. I think it's kind of fucked that we have press E on the cube because.
I wish it was fucking 2018, and I was solo queuing as fucking Kreepy again. Yeah. Because that shit was so fun, getting fucking 50 kills every fucking game.
He's a good def, man. He's a good defense.
He's a very good defender, like against noobs, but against bombs, against like Astrella, like people know how to play this game. And if you put craft wells and you can shoot people from a distance, like the only time Kreepy is good is if you're like 5 meters away from him and he can spam you up 3 times and you don't have good enough aim to counter him. Because even if you bounce a person, you just get insta-killed, you know?
You know, he's in the right spot, but it feels wrong. That's all I'm gonna say.
It feels wrong. It definitely feels wrong, dude. I agree with you.
We did him dirty,
he's the most fun hero for me. I wish I could play him more, but yeah, he's just trash. Okay, so the next hero we got the English colonist. I don't know why his head is cut off.
Because he gets so many headshots, man.
Nigel, the gender bender, Tldw, I think his name is.
Purdy Longshot, Nigel Purdy Longshot.
Nigel Purgay Longshot, dude.
Longcock, bro, yeah.
Yeah, dude. What more do you have to say than 94 damage every headshot that you make?
Bro, isn't it 97? I don't even know, man. He's fucked up.
I don't even know, dude. 94 could be 97. I don't even. No, 94 is what the heal bunny gives you.
Yeah.
97 is what it does, I think. Yeah. So 97 damage for one hit,
crazy.
And with the most, I think, the most broken hero block in the game. If I now
for me, it's gravity well. For me, it's gravity well.
Well, we gotta do a tier list about that another day. But definitely a broken ass hero block, dude. Broken ass gun. His secondary weapon is not that good, but it fits him, you know. His ability is insane to be able to spot shit.
Look, okay,
and he can shoot you from half the map, dude. I think he's one of the best.
What I realized,
I think he's a goat, but I think he's the best.
What I realized, look, the thing about Nigel is he might be the GOAT. I just switched my opinion, but when we come to my actual GOAT, there's a Nigel who can actually aim, unlike you. Look, he has the HCR3 perk. I have 115 HP if I'm not playing a Brawn hero. Every time I'm in the middle of the map and I get hit from anything, I stub my toe, you know, I always need to heal. He changes the entire game. He changes the entire way I play, the entire way I look at the map. I can't run around freely if I take like a single point of damage. I always need to run back and heal because I'm so afraid of getting insta-killed by him.
Okay, I see, but I kinda don't agree with you. I kinda think, yes, he changes the game, but what does Nigel really impact outside of shooting you in the head? If you don't have good aim, and 90% of this fucking game can't fucking aim, does he impact anything at all? Imagine if you're Super Killer Pro and you're playing Nigel. Can you impact the game in any way? I don't think so.
Well, you could say that about
Eliza,
every hero.
I think he can impact the game.
I have seen bad
GOAT category
Astralas.
is actually combined the highest skill ceiling with the lowest skill floor.
Yes,
and
but then another hero should be there, and we'll come to him. But
for me, personally, I think Nigel is the best, and I think he is actually better than Eliza.
He definitely is
on the top of the bit. How about you?
I mean, I'm fine with that, but I'm just saying he would deserve a spot as GOAT, in my opinion.
Okay, so you want to put Nigel up here for now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, at the end we'll debate the GOAT.
Yeah.
It will be fine.
One thing I want to say, it's risky starting like the first BlockNLoad podcast with a tier list because everyone has an opinion who's gonna watch this video, and you can't make everyone happy. You could pick the safest picks and have no hot picks and hot takes, and still people would be mad. So yeah, you gotta produce a lot of anger and hate, but hey.
I don't give a fuck, dude. You know me, I don't give a fuck about no hate. I love that shit. I love this shit.
You just start a fight and
Bring
someone
that
will
shit.
dox himself.
Okay, let's move on to the next guy.
My
biggest
man,
nerd,
my
the biggest
man,
The biggest
yo,
nerd hero in BlockNLoad.
bro, Isaac. Before we even say anything about this, I remember me being the best ninja in this game, and fucking you having to ban ninja on the tournament, the only hero who's always banned in everything in customs just because I'm so good at him.
Yeah, you were definitely the reason it got banned in the tournament, dude. Nuke was gonna get really far in the tourney if we didn't ban Ninja. Okay, but whatever, dude. We got Ninja right here, friends.
Bro, what is this podcast?
Shut the hell up and listen to me.
Wait, edit him out, mute him, just mute him, server mute him.
I can't, it's not my server. Okay, Dimmer, shut the hell up, we're podcasting. Okay, so we got the Ninja right here. I think Ninja, he is fucking insane. You can switch weapons from katana to shuriken, and with 3-star ability you can just melt a guy in a really short amount of time. But the downside with Ninja is that he's not really good from long range, and I think that's really what holds him back from being a goat like Nigel. It's because if you hit a left click shuriken from like further than 20 blocks away, it does like 0 damage, dude. It's only the bleed that does damage. So yeah, the bleed mechanic is cool and all, but I'd rather just have straight up the damage, you know, so that instantly be 20 damage, because then I can spam it and kill somebody with it. The F ability is probably one of the best abilities in the game, because so I think he is better than Low Adolf right here. Eliza, no, actually, I would put him right of Eliza. I think he's a little bit worse than Eliza. He's not really a good kid. He doesn't have HP, he doesn't have ammo. Yes, he does have bombs, of course, and
He could have HP if you abuse the bug.
Yeah, but just because his kid holds him back from being the best hero that he could be, I think he's worse than Eliza. I think I would put him at the bottom of the best tier. I think he's definitely one of the harder heroes to PvP, but I don't think, like, whenever I play Asta or Nigel or Eliza, I'm not really afraid of a ninja. You know, I'm afraid of a ninja when I'm playing fucking Kira-chan, or I'm playing Genie, or I'm playing Pogwheel, or Kreepy. I'm not afraid when I'm playing one of these heroes that we got above him right now. So I would put him at the bottom of the best tier. I understand why people ban him, because he's really just really annoying and he's not fun to play against, but I don't really have problems fighting him. But what do you think? He's also a very good hero to switch between defense and attack, of course, which you like.
I'm just gonna be straight up. He is my personal GOAT, and there's not even a lot of difference, like by far. He deserves that spot for me. I would pick him there. Just the fact that he is banned in customs and the tournament matches says it all to me. My argument is he's just so damn versatile. He's so good at everything that he does. First off, the skill ceiling. Yes, everyone can play ninja. He's the noob hero. Everyone says, oh, noob hero, you only swing with your katana, you get a kill. True, but at the same time, you can master him. You can play him 1,000 matches, and there's still stuff to learn, like how you move with him, the mobility, how you approach a situation. So he probably has one of the lowest skills. What do you say? Skill entrances, but one of floor. Yeah, exactly, and one of the highest skill ceilings. For me personally, people don't agree. That's fine. That's just what I think. I think
the skill ceiling. I agree with your skill floor, but I disagree with the skill ceiling, because I think ninja can only do so much. Like when you're in a high level game and you got a good fucking Astrella just spamming your shit. And
yeah,
you
listen.
I wasn't. How are you going together?
I wasn't even done. He can do basically everything except spam. He can kill heroes quickly, safely, and if they get away, there's even the blood that finishes them off sometimes. He can get out of every situation unscathed by throwing his bombs. He's away, or if that doesn't work, he can just F. He can hit the cube, he can rush and get away without dying. So he can even suicide without dying. Isn't that crazy? And his mobility is fucking insane. He flies everywhere across the map. The only one thing I have to say, I do agree, in very high level matches, in the custom 3 cube maps, he is definitely not as good as in lower level matches, because there's so much going on. There's spam, there's gas, he can die pretty easily there. True, and I think he's too fragile for these situations. That's why you sometimes don't even see him. Like in the current meta, you don't really see a ninja that often. For me, he is the GOAT just because he's, like, for me, the carry hero. Like, he can carry so hard, especially in lower level matches. If you know how to play and what to do, you should win as ninja.
Would you really place ninja above Eliza, dude?
Yes.
But they do the same damage, and listen,
no, Doc is one of the best support heroes with his heal.
Doc is fighting ninja. Who do you take in a 1v1 fight?
Ninja.
I pick Eliza, dude.
We can open the game right now. You pick Doc, I pick Ninja in a custom game. We both stand still next to each other. You throw a gas grenade. The moment it goes off, I swing my sword at you. I will kill you.
Dude, let's actually try this after the game.
I swear to God, yes, but you are dead and I will still have 50 HP. I will. Okay, you can even use your F. It's not fast enough.
Let's go to the. I would say she's. That's why I would put her on the viable on a good day, because everybody can play Roly and be effective as long as you know how to play her. But the problem is that nobody really knows how to play her like that. Yeah, but Cog is limited by mobility, dude, and Cog takes fall damage. Roly doesn't take fall damage, and Cog can't 1v1 anyone.
Yes, but Cog also has his mortars, so. And more health.
I would for now, right now, I would put her on fireball.
Yes, I mean, like I said, I won't fight you on this one. It's just I disagree, but it's just Roly to me. You know, it's like whatever. Put it on viable on a good day.
Yeah, let's get to the next guy, which will be. We got Sarge Rambo.
Sarge, man.
Yes, dude. Yeah, well, so about Sarge. Back in the day, he was a really good hero because you could play triple Sarge and just spam spawns.
Dude, I remember Milady double Sarge. They were good times.
Yeah, dude, or BY. BY did Roly Sarge offense back in the day. But yeah, right now Sarge is garbage. I think Sarge should get in a bin, dude. Man, I think. Well, so actually, maybe because he's a really good one. He's a good 1v1 hero, dude. Like I was playing. I think 2 days ago against Genie on Bulwark, he was Ninja, I was Sarge. I was fucking you up every time with the rockets, dude. 40 damage rockets, like they have a big explode radius, dude. Like people underrate the explode radius. But the problem with Sarge is that he only has 5 rockets. So and you're only like useful while shooting rockets. So you're either sitting on HP, or you're shooting, rushing in and dying, and maybe getting a pick if you're lucky. So. The difference between him and Cog is the HP, because they pretty much is the same way. They rush in, they hope to get a pick, and maybe hit somebody with mortars. So I would place him in press E on the cube.
Nah, listen, we have to be realistically here. We have to give him the same treatment as the clown. We have to put him in garbage. It's sad because his gameplay is so smooth, is so sexy. I loved it. I think my second most played hero on my main is Sarge, because it was so satisfying to jump from the high ground, rocket, run away, find another high ground, jump up, throw shoot a rocket, and then you put out your Tommy gun, and then pop, pop, pop. The sound is so nice on that skin, and you finish him off. I have some nice montage clips with him, but he's just not viable in today's world. The damage is not enough. The rocket is pretty nice, but so many heroes do it so much better than him. Sad to see, but he is actually. I want to point this out. When I think about, like, every hero can be annoying. Every hero we have right here. Asta, spam, Nigel, headshot, Eliza, gas, Ninja is Ninja, Roly, rushes, Kira has so much DPS, stunlock, Genie has a fucking lambs, and the abuse Cog has so much health, and the mortars, and the suicide rush clown has the fucking bump away.
Clown is nothing here, dude.
Huh?
I would say, like, I agree with every single point you're making. Sarge doesn't have anything special, but I would still place him above Kreepy, dude. That's how fucking shit I think Kreepy is right now.
True.
I would put him above Kreepy.
Yes. I'm just. What I wanted to say is, Sarge has nothing like that really annoys me. The 40 damage from the rocket launcher is like, oh man, that's a lot of damage, but I can still get away. I guess it's not that much of a stun lock if I remember correctly. But he's the probably only hero that's never really annoying on his
When you used to back in the day, like shoot the cube with 2 rockets, like reload the rocket, jump on the cube, then drop 3 nades, jump off the cube, shoot your rocket at the cube, Ninja would get stun locked and he would fucking die.
Yes,
like,
yes, sir. That was funny.
I swear to God, that happened to me so many times. Like Sarge is a really a fun hero, but yeah, it's just, like his skill set is just mid. The next guy.
Yes, oh man.
The one and only. My fucking green skin. Sweet science, dude. Where would you put him?
Me? Well, definitely has to be the best, and in my opinion, well, the thing is, he is the most broken hero. He's not a goat.
What?
He's not a goat. He needs... Yes, the best of the best. Definitely.
The goat, man. The goat, what do you mean?
The goat? I thought we only put 1 hero up there.
Yeah, but look, we already have 2 heroes up there.
Fine, put him in the goat. He's the most broken hero. I mean, I said the best of the best. That's almost like the goat. Bro, dude, I told you previously, I spoiled you, the fucking shield when I tried to play Nigel. Yes, Nigel has a fucking sniper rifle that should deal so much damage. When I played Nigel, no perk, I have 4 shots, and I shoot a sweet science that is running with his shield up. That's like 10 damage. It feels like I tickled him. His gravity well is fucking annoying, and don't even get me started on those chain pulls. It's like, you're dead, combined with bear traps. His fucking F, he can rush, he can disable anything, he can disable my heals when I'm fighting him, and it also heals him. What the fuck? He's so broken, his values should be changed.
Dude, in my opinion, I'm actually rethinking now, because I said Asta before. I think 100% he's better than Nigel. I think 100%. There's no fucking debate about it. I think... Fuck off, Nigel. Dude, Sweet Science, he's 172 health. If you are not a retard and you don't take killer speed, you have a 40% running shield. You have a 40% running shield, so nothing does damage to you. Everything tickles you. You can take 4 mortars to the face and live, because they only do like 30 damage to him. You have gravity wells that pull you from fucking 3 blocks away now, which is crazy, and you can't run out of them. You can't even dash out of them. You can't use your Asta F out of them. Once you're in them, you're in them. You have to break them. And that means getting your dick to out, hitting them 4 times. 3 or 4 times, I don't remember. SS is the craziest hero. His damage is actually, compared to other heroes, it's not that great. Like, you can out damage an SS with
the damage,
Astarella, but only if he's using
good. It's not that quick.
Yes,
it's
that's the problem.
DPS.
And also, when you're doing damage on the SS, you can take damage yourself, because you lose your running shield. Once you're doing damage with SS, doesn't matter if it's blitzing or if it's fucking using mouse one, pulling, you lose your running shield. So that's the only problem. He's not that great in 1v1 combat, but as a team player, I think in a team game, there is no better hero. You can rush the cube, you can disable anything, you can hit everything, you have plenty of breaks, because SS doesn't place anything, you don't have to play spawns, you got another prom for that usually. You can spam raiders, you can spam gravity wells, you can spam dynamite, you can just pull everybody off it, you can pull everybody into bear traps, which makes him more broken, because I think before the block leveling system, I think SS was not the GOAT. I think SS would be like a little bit above Eliza in that case before the leveling system, because bear traps are so broken now and they do so much damage and they chain you and root you for so long. I think he is up here in the GOAT. I would put him number 1 or number 2, but I think we can like debate that later as well. Only the most annoying hero to play against it, in my opinion. I think he's worse than Ninja. I think he's worse than Asta, worse than Nigel.
The only thing is, other than the Asta is really important on BB, I think you can still win without an SS, because he's so good, he's so annoying, but you could theoretically replace him and not lose that much of a chance to win. Because on BB he's good, his gravity wells are pretty good.
But you gotta take into consideration the lava, dude, because lava is on half the fucking map in the base game.
Right, yes. Yeah, he's really important. I don't think he's as important as an S, and I still think Nigel is the hero who affects the match the most. But he's definitely a GOAT.
But let's move on to the next hero, because we got Tony Toretto.
Yeah.
We got Tony himself, Bob the Builder. The next hero. Dude, I'm just gonna say it. I think he's trash.
I agree, yes, I agree, but I think he should be above Sarge, definitely. He still has his turrets and his damage output is pretty crazy. Don't forget about God Tony. But yeah, he gets outclassed by
but what actually does his hero block do, dude? Do turrets do anything anymore? Like, do they do anything?
They can be annoying. True, but they can be annoying on BB, and they are useful for defense. Yes, bro,
but if we
still
look at
garbage.
it in a meta perspective,
I agree.
Dude, in a meta perspective, like imagine if you replace Vander with Tony. Do the turrets do anything against Asta? No, Asta can spam them. Do the turrets do anything against SS? No, SS can F them. Do the turrets do anything against Nigel? Nigel sits in his base and shoots them. Do the turrets do anything to Eliza? Well, if the Eliza brain dead rushes, but she's not gonna do that. And she can also spam them for 25 damage and they only have 100 health. So I think the turret block is trash. I think his ability is trash because Vander legit has like the perk that makes him build as fast as Tony in his base kit, like in his kit if you equip it. 25% or 40% is not that much difference, or I think it's 25 or 30% for Vander lightning builder. Not sure. I think the damage is trash. He needs to be up close and personal with his enemy. I did like though that they gave him the clue like slowing. I really like that. I really think that's a good addition, and I was the one like telling, like me and Josh when we're, and some other people like Phoenix and stuff, we were all saying like give the glue a slow down effect, so it's better, because right now it's useless. You just have one weapon with 6 bullets and you can't do anything with it. So I think the glue is useful. Tony is a fun hero to play, but he's just not good, dude. I think Sarge just wrecks him every time in a 1v1. Because
but you're putting these two next to each other only in a 1v1 scenario. I think Tony, the slowdown can be really annoying, and if you're secluded from your teammates, if you get glued, you're fucked, because boom boom boom, the 3 shots go out so quick with a shotgun perk and better aim perk. You're kind of fucked. It's like 2 shots and you're already down 100 HP.
That's true, but like Sarge has an effect in team games because he has C4, right? And he'll spam from distance. I think the spam from the distance is more important right now than like a killer that can only shoot from close range, because what else do you do as Tony? You place HP and you run around trying to get as close to the enemy as possible.
Can't really get
but if you get close to the enemy today, you get pulled by SS or you get stun locked. You know, you're fucked if you get close. So I think Tony right now is worse than Sarge, sadly, but that's only because dynamites and stuff is so good. Because Tony is, if you're staying at the base, and you're not leaving your cube, Tony is the best defender. in my
Yeah,
opinion.
but then again, you can
But
place.
if you leave your cube, you're fucked. If you leave your cube, you're fucked.
But you can place dynamite quicker with his F, and
But when is
like
a
you
Tony
said,
gonna
he's a
place
pretty good
dynamite? Dude?
defender.
You're
He's a good
You're a
defender.
defender.
He's
Yeah,
a good
you're
defender.
A defender.
So
So you're not gonna place dynamite.
yes, but if you defend, you're really good. You can kill them pretty quickly, even with the BB if enemies have BB.
But only if they rush. Only if they rush. If they spam from a distance, you're fucked because you can't get close to them.
Yeah, I mean, to me it's like equal. I wouldn't really.
Yeah, I think that they're about the same level.
Yeah.
I think I would though because of the fact that he has radar spawns, bombs, more HP.
Yeah, I
spam.
guess it's
I would
the
put Sarge
spam
above
from
him
afar.
just,
that, yeah.
just like 1%, 2%, but
Yeah,
not
yeah.
much, not much. Move on to the next one, the little gay dwarf.
Oh.
We got Tony, I mean fucking Tony, Trondson. Trondson right there, voiced by the Witcher voice actor himself, the
Da-
gay dwarf, the
Does-
BDSM dwarf.
Does he even deserve any justification? Like, just put him as the goat?
I think so too.
Ah, might be.
Looks alright. Asta, SS, Nigel, Trondson.
Trondson, the OG. Yeah,
This guy needs to get in the bin.
yeah.
But I think. No,
He's good.
worse
Look,
than
he's
Kreepy.
good.
worse than
He's
Kreepy.
good.
He's
He's
worse than
good.
Kreepy.
He's good if you know you're losing a match and you need a hero to throw on.
Yeah, he has just never been good.
Yeah.
Like I remember on the PTB when he came out, he used to have crazy damage, but people started crying that he had too much damage, so and not enough range. So they gave him more range and less damage.
But
which
his
absolutely
range is
killed him.
ass. You cannot go
Yeah.
mid on any map and hit like literally any enemy consistently when they are more than 2 blocks away, and this is not even over exaggeration. You
It's
cannot.
because we
you
didn't
cannot hit.
try it enough, dude. We didn't test this shit enough.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was in there with Carp and some other people like trying Trondson out on the first day, and the Tronsons were like destroying everybody else. I remember it was like Christmas time, and I remember everybody was with the Christmas Nigel skin on the PTB because it just came out, and everybody was just shitting on each other in like 0.5 seconds. But it was because nobody had figured out a way to fucking counter him,
Yeah,
counter
I
the
mean-
bushes, counter the torpedoes. But right now,
No,
it's
I
just,
remember
the meta's whole different.
we
I think
only
he's trash
we
now.
only wrote his fucking rockets. You know, you could ride them. That was funny in the air. And he could destroy the BB with his F. That was pretty cool, but they removed that.
Yeah.
I think the only 2 things he has going for him is that he can be annoying by destroying enemy defenses on their cube with his F, and he could turn the enemy cube into stone if they're like bricks, but it's not really a huge difference, so yeah, he's
Yeah.
pretty useless.
He has no spam, no real like PvP value. He has low HP, like he can spam bombs and HP ammo, but that's about it. Like he's just not viable. Like the thing about Trondson is like the only time if he would be useful is if you would like be able to switch heroes. So the first 5 minutes you
Yeah.
would go Trondson, you would bomb the fuck out of the bottom of the enemy cube when they couldn't see you or couldn't get you. Like spam like 6 nukes in a row and then leave and then rejoin with full breaks left and then go SS or something. Then
Yeah.
then he would be useful. But until that day he's trash. I don't know like if he's better than Kreepy or not. Like
He
I think he's
isn't. He is not, bro.
he can beat the Kreepy in a 1v1 with because of the DPS difference, but Kreepy is more versatile, more quick, so I would put Kreepy above him just because of that. But let's just agree that he's just
Yes.
the trash, and he's always been trash since they nerfed him, sadly. Let's get to the next guy, which will be, I think it's Vander. It's Vander Graaf, the
Wow.
little lightning hero himself. Dude, fun fact, back when heroes were 20,000 gold to buy, I played like fucking 6 weeks of BlockNLoad, and he was the first hero I bought because he has a Dutch last name.
Ah,
Van
der Graaf, yeah.
It's a Dutch last name, so
I
that's why I
see.
bought him.
Not a
And
bad,
I
not
shat
a
on
bad pick.
everybody, and I
Not
have
a bad pick,
95% win rate for 100 games, and I still have like 89%. I think he's, due to like before, like the updates came to the cage, he was already good, but because Teslas could chain and you had more ball damage but less mouse one damage, he was still good. But right now he's in a spot that I don't think anybody can fuck with, dude, in terms of brains. I think his cage does like 60 damage when you enter it, exit it. You're pretty much fucked when you're in the cage, like, and you're below 50 health.
And the
because you
cage
can die
literally
any
takes
second.
0 skill. It's literally a
Zero
button press.
skill,
A button
and
press.
it's huge. They made the range bigger after the update because it used to be smaller. They made the range bigger, they made the entry damage bigger, and they made the damage inside higher. So Vander, they made a less skilled hero. The lesser skilled things, they made more damage. But also, they made the more skilled things, as in the mouse ones, they made also more damage. So yeah, he's just, to me, he's a 1 for 1.5 hero. So before I said Kira was a 1 for 1 hero, yeah, like you rush in, you kill somebody and you die. Like Vander, you can rush in, kill somebody, put your cage down, and kill maybe another guy, or die, or at least do like crazy damage to like half the team. So I would put him actually not in the GOAT because in my opinion his ceiling is not that high. His ceiling is not that high. I think the floor is low. Like he doesn't take that much skill to play, but you can't play that great with him because just he's, well, if you even if you hit like all your shots, he would just not be that great because his abilities are just, they take too long because the cage is only every minute while Eliza has a gas grenade every fucking second, you know?
Yeah, I
So
guess
I would put him above Eliza, but I would put him at the top of the best in my opinion.
Yeah,
Because
Vander.
of the damage and the easiness to play, but because of the low ceiling and the fact that he doesn't really have impact outside of his cage, I would put him here.
Yeah, I'm convinced that Vander is the hero with the lowest skill ceiling, in my opinion. His cage is absolutely broken. I think if you run around the edge on accident, you actually get burnt. You don't get only 60 HP damage, you get it like triple. It's like you fell into lava. And yeah, he's easy to play, he does his job well, so I think he deserves to be in the best, and I think he can carry pretty well. He can kill, and you just feel safe when you play him because you always have this cage. I mean, you not always have it, but if you have it, you're like, okay, bam, cage, 5 balls in the face of the enemy, and they're melted. So
you can also like you can place really fast, dude.
yes,
like when you're a Vander, you can just make bricks, make a fucking base instantly because
yeah.
the 30% with the lightning builder is crazy. Like, of course, yeah, he does have, like, everything is more expensive, but he builds fast, he does a lot of damage, he's easy to play, but yeah, he's not on the level of the guys in the GOAT tier, but he's definitely one of the best heroes in my opinion.
Yes, he is definitely. Deserves it.
So let's get to the last guy, I think. Yeah, the last guy already, dude.
Yeah, we're done.
Got him himself.
Fucking.
The GOAT himself, the non-hero, the fucking Yeti. In my opinion, dude, I'm gonna be honest. I think the press E on a cube is looking a bit empty,
True.
but I kind of want to push him in 5 on a good day, dude. But I don't think he deserves it. I think he's better than Cog, but well, no, I think he's well. Let's actually talk about that. What do you think about Yeti? I think he has good damage, yes, but he is so limited, dude.
Yeah.
He only gets ammo near the ice.
Yeti
man.
is
So annoying.
interesting. The ice part is really annoying. Like if you're you run away 10 blocks from the ice, you're fucked. And the maps are pretty big. His DPS is crazy, and I think the right click is also pretty satisfying to hit. And it does deal a lot of damage. I don't know the exact value. What is it, 70 on a headshot? Even more probably?
Oh no, I think 65 on a headshot
65,
and like 45
that's not
on a
that
body.
much. The snowblower has kind of like a glue effect from Tony. So yeah, but in any like high level match, he's just not viable. Like he doesn't bring anything to the table really, except if maybe you meet him while you're tunneling, or I guess he could attack with his eyes pretty well, and he could fend off defenders trying to kill him, but that's all just moments that aren't realistically gonna happen in a high level match, so he just feels lost in a high level match, I guess.
No, dude, actually, now that I think I want to rearrange a little bit afterwards, but for right now, now that I think about it, Yeti is absolute garbage, dude. Now that I think about it, because
Well, he isn't that bad. He isn't that
no, dude,
bad.
but what does he do better than any other defender? If you think about it logically, does he do anything better than Tony? No.
Yes,
he
very high.
better.
Yes,
He
very
can-
high DPS. Yes, very high DPS.
Yeah, he has high DPS, but when are you really going to use like the mouse one? Like, if Asta is flying like 50 meters away from me,
Yeah.
yes. But I would personally always use the right mouse, because it's just,
Yeah,
if you get the headshot, it's more value. And
but it's
yeah,
it's pretty
the
easy to
left
hit
mouse
the
is fun and
it's pretty
stuff, but
easy to hit the headshot. It's not
snowblower
a
is
small
just
bullet.
so-
It's a big snowball. And let's say you meet someone around the corner, you get surprised, bam, headshot. That's instant. What did we say? 65 damage, and then you can finish him off with the one maybe, and they run away.
yeah, but in that same time, if you were Tony, you would probably already have killed them.
Yeah,
That's the
maybe,
thing.
but then you can snowblow.
And
but
you wouldn't
you can
have
glue.
to place an ice block near you.
Yeah.
Because I think the main problem with Yeti is, yeah, I really like to play Yeti. I think it's a lot of fun. The snowblower is trash. It used to be good when people didn't place dynamites. The problem with the dynamite spam meta is just everybody is too far away from you to kill as Yeti, because Yeti, yes, he has the high DPS, but he's hard to aim with, dude, because you can't scope. You can't. It's a projectile-based weapon, so you have to aim ahead
Yeah,
of
it
people.
also falls
And
off.
like,
True,
if you
true,
don't have
true,
a
true,
zoom, it's hard to see people from far away, because like draw distance in BlockNLoad is dumb, dude. Like, if somebody is like 30-40 blocks away from you, they're like so fucking tiny that you can barely even see them.
Yeah.
So to hit them, it's hard, and to hit headshots is even harder, you know.
Yeah,
I
true.
think-
I guess he deserves.
I think
Bin.
he is, to me, I have to be honest, dude.
Yeah.
I really like him, but I would actually put him below Tony.
True. I guess I wouldn't disagree there.
Okay, dude. So, do you agree with this tier list that we have right now, or should we arrange a
Uh,
little bit different? Because I actually, looking at it right now, I don't agree with everything. I think some things are right, because we definitely have to figure out a goat right there. Because we have three goats right
yeah,
now. I don't
it's-
think. Can you make your goat case, and I will make my goat case after, and then we'll remove the hero
Yeah.
that is not either one of our heroes. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sure. Oh
Okay.
god, I know who's gonna get removed, I think. But first of all, I think it's fine so far. I definitely agree with get in the bin, even though I feel like Kreepy and Sarge don't deserve it, but at the same time they belong there. I still feel like Roly should be moved down. And I agree with the best. I would even be fine with Ninja being in there. For me, Ninja is kind of my personal goat, but I get the reasoning. We talked about it. I still would move him at least up in the best. For the goat, okay, let's go. Do you want to start? Who's your pick?
No, you can
Who
start.
would you
I will
okay,
do
sure,
the thing that
sure.
you said before.
My goat from these top three would still be Nigel, just because of my argument that he changes the entire match when he's on the enemy team. Like, I really have to play differently. I can't finish off kills or get into big fights when I always have that feeling. It's just the fear of getting hit, of getting that minus 97 damage. That's an insta-kill. So he really makes me play differently, and that's why he would be my BlockNLoad goat. When you have a sniper on the enemy team who can actually aim.
I see, okay. Well, first of all, if we're gonna summarize it, I think, if I would be honest, I would indeed, the same as you, I would put Sarge out of the bin, and I would put him on press E on Q. I
That's
think
fine
this would be
sure.
for Sarge the right location right
Let's
now.
do it.
I think Sarge is a press E on Q hero. I don't think he's getting a bin level. I think he's better than Tony, better than Yeti, better than Kreepy, definitely better than Trondson. He can attack, he can defend, he's a spam. Yeah, he's not great at anything, but he's definitely not useless trash scum of the earth, in my opinion. I agree with these two right here. Genie, Kira-chan, Roly, I agree with them. Ninja, Eliza, Vander, I would agree with them.
Yeah, you put them
even though I think this could be interchangeable. I think Ninja and Eliza are
just do it for me.
The same. Okay, let's do it like that for the visual effect. So for my GOAT, I have to think about it, dude. I have to think about it because
yeah.
I think all three have a real fucking good GOAT case. Asterella has the spam, the mobility, the damage, and the BB impact. SS has mobility, he has defensive impact, he has middle impact. Yeah, his damage is not that great, but he can, if you're lucky, you can PvP most of the heroes in the game if you have good movement and they can't aim. Nigel, of course, has the crazy damage, he has the tikis, he has range. And he is actually the hero that defines the meta the most right now, in my opinion.
Like, think about
it.
I
think out of these heroes, I would remove SS. I'm gonna be honest.
Yes, because think about it. No other hero has that effect on the match as Nigel, except for Astarella because of her spam, her mobility, and the BB impact. The BB impact is so important, and SS has neither of those. He doesn't affect the match itself that much. He's broken, he's OP, but he doesn't define the match.
Doesn't have crazy moments. That's the thing.
Yeah.
If you're SS, you're just doing your constant rhythm of pulling, running back, running, building, placing your gravo, placing your radar. While at Asta, you can be viable, dude. You can run in, shoot a guy, get maybe a killer shield, rush in, kill another guy, spam the other guy, run the fuck away, place a beacon, do 20 things at once. But with SS, you're very limited, at least by the movement, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true.
And especially because right now there aren't really lava maps. Like Mountain Express doesn't have lava in the customs. Wilson's doesn't have lava. Beach Base has no lava. Skybridge has barely any way to pull anybody. The new Skybridge. What else? Olympia, you can pull on Olympia. That's just a big midfield, and you will get fucking chased and killed. But I think these three heroes are like triangular, dude, because if you want to counter an Astarella, what do you need? You need a Nigel. But what do you need if the Nigel doesn't work out for you? You need a fucking SS, dude. What do you need to counter a Nigel? You need a Astarella, dude. What do you need to counter an SS? You need to have a Nigel, dude. So they're all three like they're triangular, you know, like they're a pyramid.
Well, that's why they are the three heroes.
Listen. This is my GOAT case. Like I said, to counter Astrella in mid, you need both heroes. Because if you don't have a SS, you're gonna get fucked up in the middle, you're gonna get spammed to shit, and you can't do anything if the Nigel doesn't have a lucky shot. Because nobody can chase after Astrella after she uses her F. Nobody, unless it's another Astrella. So you need either another Astrella to counter her, a Nigel to counter her, together with the SS. So you need the most heroes to counter the Astrella. And she has BB impact. She can spam people off the BB. She can spam people from far away. She has the ground pound from close range. She has high DPS. She has bounces. She has a fuck ton of ammo. I think the ammo is the most crazy thing. Because if she has as much ammo as Kira-chan, I think she would be shit, dude. Because you would get saucers back so slow. And you would barely have any saucers. She would be garbage. But because she has like 35 fucking ammo in the clip plus 4 in the magazine, I think she's the best hero because she has the spam, she has the damage, she has the fire, the variety to her game. I think she is the #1 hero in the game.
I guess if you have two pro players against each other,
she's not the most annoying. She's not the most annoying, but I think she is the best because her ceiling is the highest. Like with Nitro, you can only aim and play stickies so much. With Asta, you can have game sense, you can have aim, you can have spam, you can have 20 different things, and I think that's why she's the best of the best.
Yeah, I guess if two pro players play against each other and they only have noobs in their team, the player who picks Asta would obviously win. But it's a matter of how we define GOAT, you know? Like, we talk about very specific scenarios, and we always have to keep in mind high-level matches, obviously, where Ninja doesn't shine as much, because, you know, he would be my GOAT by my definition. But how about what we're talking right now? I guess there's a case for Asta as well as Nigel. I guess we can agree that Asta is the
I think
GOAT.
we should like. I think it's like the upper echelon of heroes is a bit crowded, in my opinion, dude. Like the same with the bottom. Like I feel like there's definitely a difference in like levels in BlockNLoad, because if you know, like if you have these 6 heroes at the top in your team, you know like that player will have impact. Well, if they are the bottom fucking 6 heroes, you're pretty sure they're absolutely going to be garbage.
Unless it's Asta Cog.
3 right here, like on Genie, Roly, I think Genie has definitely the least impact. If you have a random that's playing Genie, I don't have any hope for him.
Yeah, but now we're considering noobs.
Yeah, but you have to consider everything, you know. That's also the thing about the tier list, you know. I think, in my opinion, it would be this. In my opinion. But even that, actually, I might actually add another tier, and I would put Vander, Ninja, and Lil Eliza here on an extra tier, because I think Nigel and SS are definitely.
But listen. It's. I think it's fine this way, because those 5 plus Asta, the 6, are the meta heroes that are played right now in customs, in casual. If you are against good people, that's the heroes you want to see. Everything below is like no, you know. So I think it's fine that way. I know what you mean, but I don't think it's that much of a difference that we make a new tier. We could. It makes sense because we considered those 3 the GOATs and not Vander, Ninja, or Doc. But I think we could also make one big tier with all these 6 in it. You know what I mean? So.
But how about this? How about this? How about this?
Bro, fucking like put Roly. You can't put Roly there. That's an insult.
I think Roly is not that far off from Eliza, dude.
And Ninja and Doc are not viable on a good day. They are just always viable.
But it's only like, you know, it's only just a speech of mouth, you know.
I know what you mean. I already had to put up with Roly being there, even though that's just no. But
okay, so we agree with this.
We can. Sure, it's fine for me. I would have made small changes, but like there's nothing too drastic. You know, I'm not saying, hey, Kreepy belongs in the best. You know what I mean?
But let's actually add like how you would personally do your list, and then how I would personally do my list. So if you tell me like your lineup in every category, I will like put them there, and you can explain like every choice. Okay,
I'll just put up the lineup. I still think, but I want to put 2 GOATs. I would put Ninja, Nigel in GOAT, and if you have to force me to put one, I would still put Ninja as the GOAT. If we're doing this, the best is absolutely, that's perfect. That's the meta heroes. I agree, and the reasons are there. I will come to the GOAT after I've done everything. Put Roly down on press E on cube. I even think Kira behind Genie. Let me think. Roly, Cog Sarge, Tony. No, we can't move Kreepy. He has too little DPS. I want to move Kreepy up, but we can't. And this would be my tier list. This would be my tier list. The reason for the GOAT is...
So Asta, SS, Vander, Eliza
oh, wait,
in good
actually,
make sure you have
yes,
the good order.
it's actually right. That's actually correct. Because, like I said, Nigel, so much impact, affects the entire game. Asta has the BB impact. SS is fucking broken. Same as Vander, but is in a less, like in less ways. And Doc is just the best support, but can't really compete with the rest. I mean, she's still in this tier, but Ninja is the GOAT because I'm considering everything. I'm not thinking on BlockNLoad as only the high tier level matches, because I can see how he doesn't shine as well, because he can't let out his inner ninja when there's so much going on in mid. Like, he can't secure that many kills if the team plays really well. But on everything else, like I said, he's so diverse. He's just like SS. He has so much mobility. He can secure the kills. The damage is fast enough, in my opinion. He can securely, even more securely than SS with his stashes, just shrine away or teleport away. And he's crazy. I mean, in low level matches you can actually 1v4, because you put a shrine in defense, you go attack, you kill the attackers, you hit the cube. If you're too low, you can just F away, heal up, go back in again. If the enemies attack, you defend. He's the all-around best carry. The only one who can actually carry in a 1v4 would be or 1v5 would be maybe Vander, because he has his cage and still can put up the Teslas. But other than that, Ninja is the GOAT if you consider everything from noobs to high levels.
This would be your final tier list.
Yes, but if we're talking about the GOAT on a high level, it would be Nigel for me. But I made my point. I hope you understand what I mean by that and why.
I'm just gonna put it like this for now. So I will, because we're just gonna look at the high level, and I will just put the high level in the video.
Alright, yeah.
So this is your final tier list with Nigel on top, and then Ninja like as a close second. So let's put it like this.
Yes, but if you say only high level, I would put Ninja actually below Vander, because it's something completely different. Ninja doesn't rape as much in high level. You know, he can't go in and get as many kills, because the fucking mid is gas, is spam, is pulse. Ninja has a hard time in high level matches.
I get what you mean. Okay. For me, honestly, it would be this. I would put Asta as the GOAT. I would put SS on 2. I would put Nigel on 3. I would put Vander on 4. I would put Ninja on 5, but actually I would put them like this. I would put them viable on a good day, because I don't think they have that much impact. I don't think the impact is that great on most of the maps. Let's see. So exactly like I had it before, to be honest. I think Astrella is definitely the best hero in the game, because she can just do so much. She can hit the cube.
You and your Roly, that's crazy. The Roly is definitely the hot
I'll get to the Roly. But for Asta, yeah, the damage, the ground pounds, the versatility, the mobility, everything is just crazy. SS, of course, pulls. Defense is great. Mid is great. Nigel with the damage. Vander has the cage, of course. I think the problem with Ninja is that only he can do so much. Like, if you're against an Astrella on Ninja, it's very hard to 1v1. If you're against the Eliza, it's very hard to 1v1. If you're against the SS, and especially if they're playing together, it's very hard to get like a kill. Like, you have to be together with a Nigel or someone that can do massive damage to jump in and kill somebody. So I would put him on viable on a good day. That good day would be when you have a Nigel or something else that can do damage. Eliza, the same shit. You can't really solo carry on Eliza, you know. You used to be able to do that shit, You know, place a HP ammo box on the offense and just camp it and kill everybody that came close to you and just spam everything down and get the whole cube by yourself. You can't do that anymore. It just doesn't work. That's why I think Roly is very close to her, because Roly has the ability to spam. She has the ability to get the fuck away from something. Eliza doesn't really have that much mobility compared to Roly, because Roly shoots four boosts, I think. And with bags of bullets she has 6, if I'm correct. And she has a very good hero block, very good secondary on her secondary. And she does a lot of damage, so I would put her here because she also can be pulled, dude. That's like the thing with Roly. Like, I have never been afraid of an SS as Roly, and I'm afraid of fucking anything if I see an SS. If I see an SS, I usually get the fuck out, unless it's some noob, you know. But as Roly, I'm like, yeah, pull me, I will shoot you 4 times in the face before you even get me close to you, and then I can just F and you can't do anything against me. So I would put her in that tier. Then Kira-chan. Yeah, Kira-chan of course doesn't just press E on the cube, but it's just a figure of speech.
She can also melt. She can also melt the sweet science up close.
Yeah, she can definitely melt the sweet science, but yeah, like if I'm against an Eliza, it's a hard 1v1. If I'm against Asta, it's a hard 1v1. If I'm against a Nigel, it's pretty much impossible because she has such a big hitbox. You can hit her fucking little kitty ears and you can headshot her. After that I would put Genie. Genie can place bombs, place traps, spam everything, place lamps. But yeah, same thing as Kira is the same thing with Genie. She just doesn't have enough mobility. And I think mobility is what defines the meta right now. That's why I put all of these heroes in the 4th tier. Because they're all, they're not bad 1v1 heroes. Like, you can, if you put a Sarge against a Nigel, the Sarge can win, definitely. If you put a Genie against a Nigel, the Genie can definitely win, the Kira can definitely win, the Cog can definitely win. But it's just, in the larger picture, in the meta, in the overall scheme, it's just, they're not that great anymore, sadly. You know, especially on 1-cubers. 1-cubers you can't build spawns and just rush people.
Yeah, especially now that people have figured out the meta and stuff, you know, there's a certain way to play and just not viable.
Exactly. And that's why also I would put all these 4 people in the bin, because they just, in this meta you can't do anything. You can't kill anybody on Kreepy. You can't kill a SS, you can't kill Nigel, you can't kill a fucking Asta, Vander, Ninja, Eliza. You can't kill anybody like that.
That's
true. The easiest fight would be the Eliza, and even then you get melted in the gas and with damage. So that's why I would put all of them here. And I think this would be my final tier list with Asta on top. Asta could be interchangeable for SS depending on the level of the Asta, because SS is easier to play. That's why there are a lot of better SSs than good Astas.
True.
You know, it's pretty hard to find a good Asta and only know like 4 of them. Well, good SS, everybody is pretty much a good SS. So I would put Asta on top, then SS. And Nigel is close, of course, and Trondson is my obvious last. And this would be my tier list.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing where I get like, we should interview in like a big fight, like, fuck you, I don't agree!